So as you guys know, market is taking a beating this week. Okay, it started on Monday. Actually, started positive after the assassination attempt. That's when I actually shorted Apple and the market because I think news is already in there. So I wish I had my charts today, but then I'm gonna have to go through this quickly and explain it. But then you guys can look at it if you have access to charts. There is something called volatility index. The symbol is VIX, VIX. So VIX goes in has an inverse relationship to the market. So when the market's going up, VIX goes down. When the market goes down, VIX goes up. So for the last 3 days, VIX has gone from 12% to about 16% now. The high in VIX is in the 40s and 50s, but that only happens when crashes take place, right? Volatility gets out of control, option premiums get expanded, all kinds of bad things happen, right? All kinds of earthquakes happen in financial markets. Is it going to happen that way? I don't know. But as you guys can see, this was from yesterday, and today VIX is at 16. You guys need to start following that to anticipate a downdraft or a drawdown in markets. So historically speaking, volatility jumps by 25% between July and November in an election year. We are expecting larger swings in stocks, so to become the norm in Q4 of 2024. That is correct, because we've been used to a very low volatility period for at least since last November. Last time VIX got up to 25 was last November when the market happened. So also, it's a good inverse indicator when the market is about the bottom. When VIX goes up to 30, 40, 50, you guys know the bottom is near. But that means the more volatility is created. So volatility is good for me, for my trading. Volatility is my friend, okay? And because if the market keeps grinding higher and higher, it's really difficult to make money. But when the volatility starts happening up and down, that's when I make most of my money. So the volatility index spiked 10% today, which is yesterday, when the market was down big, to its highest level since May 30th. As the election and the rate cuts approach, we should see VIX push higher. I agree 100%. And the next few months is going to be very interesting, not only in volatility index, which again, the symbol is VIX. It's you can put it on your Google and then get the volatility index, get a chart of it, and you guys will see the history of what it means. So when volatility expands, right, the moves in stocks, underlying stocks like Nvidias and Apples and Metas and Microsofts and AMDs, they're all Teslas get wider and wider and wider. So, there's a percentage that a stock will move without catalyst on its own. That's called beta, right? So if the market goes up 1%, if the stock's beta is 2, stock will move up 2% or should move up 2%, and conversely the other way. If the market moves down 1% and your beta is 2, the stock should move down 2%. There are stocks that are 3, 4, 5 beta. Okay, so when the market moves 1%, that stock is expected to move 4 or 5% on the average. But what happens is that when the VIX volatility starts expanding, that beta keeps expanding on the stock as well. So now a stock that's average moving 3, 4% beta or 3, 4% with a 1% underlying move in the index will start moving 6, 7%. So when that expands, that's when the opportunity comes in. Like moves are exaggerated, and if you're on top of it, you can make more money that way. It creates more opportunity, but potentially it also creates more losses. So risk management is absolutely, absolutely key and necessary for you guys to pay a lot more attention now when volatility expands. Because when the market's going up every day, volatility is at 11, 12%, VIX is at 11, 12, it's grinding up every day, easy money, just close your eyes and buy something and it'll go up. Well, now the game is changing a little bit to the pros' favor, because I've seen a lot of internet comments, oh, I bought these options, they're about to hit the wall. I'm like, yep, this is what happens. It expands, and then you're on the wrong side of the market. So you make sure you're on the right side of the market. So that's about VIX. I wish I could share the chart with you guys, a live chart, but I cannot.